another video. So I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta take a pause. So we're back. So today this is going to be what if Naruto was Hashirama and Madara's grandson. So yeah, and the 9 Tails and the 8 Tails part 4 I'm gonna be. And by the way, last episode we never did the Tazuna mission or Naruto learning with Jiraiya how to summon or learning the Rasengan. So this is Naruto's Rasengan because he doesn't have wind release. Instead of it's a Rasengan, it's like wind release in it. Like he has a wind release nature, like developing in it, but he doesn't know he can't do any wind jutsus. No, let's just say he has all the elements. Yeah, actually, he has all the elements. So he combines his wind with fire and does a fire Rasengan. So it's like it hurts more. Or he can do a lightning Rasengan like a Shidori, but it's different, more of a Shidori. Or he can do like any type of Rasengan he can do, except for like the bigger ones, like Rasen Shuriken. He's Shippuden level, yes. So yeah. Last round we did Neji versus Naruto. Not last round, last episode. Go watch it out. Please subscribe. And it was a long video. It was an hour and 13 minutes and 15 seconds. So yeah, go check that out. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. It's just it's like my house is too noisy, and then I'm just like I want to post, but then I just don't post. And I did a video like 2 days ago, but I just didn't upload it yet. So just YouTubers don't always want to post all the time. It's just annoying, just talking to yourself, talking what you want to do, jumping, playing. Like, it's fun, but you're doing what you want to do, but it's also kind of boring, like when you spend Robux, like other YouTubers, like Robux, money, or anything cheap, like, but yeah, it's okay. But let's get into the video. So last round, that was Neji and Naruto's fight. Neji got kicked out because Naruto used more potential. He barely used any power. And by the way, that chakra thing that Naruto felt was the rotation. So he felt that chakra when he was coming out the ground, and flicked Neji all the way onto the side, breaking the wall so hard. Neji split out blood so badly. Next round was, let's just say, Shino Aburame versus Kankuro Kazekage. I think that's his last name. Kankuro refuses to go, blah, blah. And then it is Shikamaru's turn. He goes against Tamari, the same thing. So, mostly all the fights are the same. So, yeah. And after the last round, everyone was out and in, and by the way, explaining the Haku and Zabuza mission, they defeated Haku and Zabuza. Naruto just used more power. It wasn't a boost, really. So yeah, they came back to the village, and now they're competing in the tuning exams. So the winners of this round for the tuning exams, coming tunings, yeah, okay. So we have Haku, Yuki Uzumaki Uchiha, Naruto, I'm not going to say his full name, or Mikato's. You already know their full heritage, so I'm just going to stop saying their last name, because their last name is too much. And we also got, let's say Sasuke Uchiha, and because the competitors. So let's just say, because one dropped out because of Kankuro and Shino. That's the reason. And because of Ino. And yeah, so let's just say one gets a free pass, and the person who gets a free pass is not Sasuke. Let's say they needed to add someone else, so they add Gaara. let's just say they needed to add someone strong and powerful, so they just like said, okay, we need to like talk and say, and like we're gonna add the other like Gaara, cause he was pretty strong. He was just sitting in a bubble. Sasuke just came up and he couldn't see around his surroundings. So let's just give him another chance. Everyone said, all the Kages. And by the way, every Kage is there. Rai Kage, Tsuchikage, Mitsukage, Kaze Kage, and Hokage. So yes, because they all want to see the Senju, and like the Senju, Chia, Uzumaki, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say their full names, but yeah. So yeah, Naruto didn't even do anything, and they were all impressed. Like yes. So first round is Naruto, Uzumaki, blah blah blah, Senju, Namikaze, Uchiha versus Gaara, Kazekage. No, not Gaara actually. Let's say he goes against Mikato, Senju, blah blah blah. And this one's gonna be a tough battle. They start at the beginning, then they go split out using they use the body flicker, going against the wall. No one can see them. Then they come body flicker again, punch each other in the face. They're just doing hand-to-hand combat for now, punching each other. And then Naruto's had enough with it. He slams his foot into the ground, breaking the whole thing. And then Naruto goes lightning mode. 4 hands. Hits Mikato in the stomach right where chakra point is. Because Naruto and Mikato are learning about the chakra points now because they're good at healing. So chakra points and everything. Mikato's learning to have the 100th healing. No, let's say, by the way, at Mikato's birth, her mother, by the accident, unleashed the 100th healing, and it went into Mikato, and it gave her the 100th healing mark, so she has it. But Yuki needs to get the 100th healing mark, so yes. So it's, yeah. And she gets hit all the way over to the ground, hitting her back. Then doing fire style, fireball jutsu. Naruto does, oh yeah, we already did that, I'm sorry. Wait. And then she moves, because Naruto hits her chakra point, moves, does fire style, fireball jutsu. Naruto's Rasengan, going through the fire with his lightning mode. Faster than the third Raikage. I mean, not the third, the fourth Raikage. Not faster than the third or the fourth Hokage. Fourth Hokage or third Raikage. Hitting her right in the chakra point he just hit her in. So yeah, taking out a kunai and almost stabbing her. And then she's like, okay, I quit. Because she doesn't want to get stabbed. And all the Kage are impressed, like, this boy got potential. But Orochimaru knows Naruto's not even using his full potential. He barely used jutsus. So, like, he's probably one of the highest class people. It's like probably him, Sasuke, Mikato, Yuki, and like, because I'm not just going to do them because I like them. And they're the main characters, but the main characters are supposed to be the strongest. Like Sakura, she was a main character, and she was one of the strongest, actually. She was stronger than Ino or anything else. She had good taijutsu and fought 2 S-rank Akatsuki's with Granny Chio. So, I mean, like, she's technically strong, so yeah. And that round is done. And next round is Gaara of the Sand versus Tamari of the Sand. And Tamari disqualifies, like, I disqualify. And Gaara automatically wins. And then they're talking like, what do we do? And they just made up an agreement. Gaara of the Sand goes against Sasuke of the Leaf, and Yuki gets a free pass, and then it's Yuki, Naruto, and whoever wins against Gaara in Sasuke's battle, and then whoever wins, then they have to fight someone else, and then the last person fights the other person. So you get me. And it's Gaara of the Sand versus Sasuke of the Hidden Leaf, and Gaara doesn't disqualify because he wants his payback. Sasuke immediately just runs up the thing again, with Gaara just like, oh, he's not going to get me with this one again. And he puts more chakra into his sand, but Sasuke's Chidori somehow, Sasuke, let's just say, has more chakra reserves, So Sasuke just comes up with the Chidori, passing Gaara's sand. Gaara's immediately threatened, and gets stabbed in the stomach, passing out for 25 minutes. But Shikaku's healing him, Shikaku's like, I'm gonna give him some of my chakra. But it's not enough to break the seal, So, yeah. And I'm doing these quick battles because I want to get to, the strong people fighting each other. I know Gaara's really strong, but don't want to do Gaara right now. And it is Yuki of the Leaf versus Naruto of the Leaf. And Yuki does not disqualify because she knows she wants to fight the person who's been training him, and the person who's been training him is Tsunade, and she wants to fight Tsunade's apprentice because she wants to see how strong Tsunade has taught him to be. And Naruto's like, are you sure you don't want to disqualify? And then she's like, no, I don't want to. Naruto's fire stuff. Great fireball jutsu. Hitting right next to her. Then she punches the ground so hard. Naruto also punches the ground. Makes a big clatter and just breaks the whole stadium into little pieces. Not little pieces, but it kind of breaks it, cracks the walls, and And then Naruto comes outside of it, doing 3 hands in his lightning style, hitting her also in a chakra point. Then hitting her in another chakra point on her arm. Then hitting her on the other chakra point on her other arm, so her arms can't move, and she's automatically kicked out because she can't do any jutsu. So and now the Kage are like, let's give the kids a break, because they've been fighting for so long, So they're like, okay, everyone's going to get a break for 25 minutes. And Sasuke and Naruto are like, finally, we get a break. We haven't had a break in a while. And they just sit down. Naruto gets a chakra pill, putting it in his mouth like, oh my god, I'm so tired. And then that chakra pill also helps him with his sleep, gives his energy up, and it gets his chakra up. So yeah, even though he barely lost chakra, he lost maybe 10% of chakra, 20. The jutsus don't really cost that much. Really. Hasirama would have barely lost chakra, 2% of chakra. Naruto lost 4%. And then they call up Naruto blah 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 of the Sand Leaf versus Sasuke Uchiha of the Leaf, and Naruto just immediately goes into lightning mode, wants to get this over really quickly, punching the ground. Sasuke ducks, comes behind Naruto, and before he goes behind him, throws kunai. Naruto does what is it called? I am so sorry. A log switch, whatever that jutsu's called, switching with a log or something. But I forgot what that jutsu is called. I am so sorry. And it turns into a log, and Sasuke's really mad. Naruto comes with Sasuke at the fastest speed. Sasuke turns on his Sharingan. 2 Tomo, 1 eye. I mean, 3 Tomo. Let's just say he has the full 3 on Tomo. And Naruto got the full on 3 Tomo in his eyes. Coming at Sasuke. Punching him in the stomach. Going right through him. Making him cough up so much blood. But good enough, Sasuke replaced with the log. And everyone's shocked, like, what happened? And Naruto's really mad, like, I could have killed that brat by now. Naruto just wants to go all out with taijutsu now, punching the ground from every direction. And just punching the ground with one finger, the 10, to punching it with his feet. He's just so mad. Punching it everywhere. The whole stadium's about to break. So, sorry for that, by the way. Filming this at nighttime, my whole family's sleeping and they snore, so yeah. He's punching from everywhere, so mad. Turns on lightning mode. And by the way, the third Raikage, when he saw Naruto had lightning mode, he was really shocked because it's like a secret technique of their village, not a technique of any clan, just certain people, if they have like the certain lightning chakra reserves, and Naruto had black lightning to regular lightning to like so many things. Lava release, not boil release. And he has wood release and water all the releases, not yin or yang release yet. He's going to get yin release when he maxes out Kurama's power, but But let's get back onto the video. Then Sasuke comes behind Naruto, underneath the ground actually, pulling him, swinging him the same way he did to Neji. And Naruto, that was actually a shadow clone. So, no, it was a lightning clone. And then Naruto does water style, water bullets jutsu up in the air. And then he does water style, water gunshot. Then he does fire style, fireball jutsu. And then he's like, I have to show my real power now. And then he does shadow clone jutsu. And he does 2 shadow clones on the right, 2 shadow clones on the left. And then they all do hand signals. And everyone's doing a jutsu. Wind style, wind bullets. Water style, water bullets. Fire style, fire bullets. Lightning style, lightning bullets. And then, like earth style, earth bullets. And they're hitting him so hard. Sasuke can barely even dodge this. But then he's like, oh, I can go underground. And right when Sasuke thinks this, a lightning bullet hits him ASAP, pinning him back. Because it's like like what Zeus, when he has his lightning bolts in his hand and he throws them and he can pin someone? Well, that's what I mean, And Sasuke just faints because he got hit so many times, got injured, got all these scars on his face, and Naruto's reach with like 1 scratch, and that's it. And the Chunin exams go to Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki Senju Namikaze Uchiha. I'm saying it this for one reason because, he didn't even use really power. He used like 20% of his power. With Sasuke, he only used like 40 because Sasuke was like a 30% power level of Naruto. So, but if he fought Hashirama like he's going to do soon, he's going to use all of his power, all of his chakra reserves. So, yeah. And then Orochimaru